Welcome back, everybody. Give it up for Louis Cato and the Late Show Band. There you go. Louis. Folks, as I mentioned before, tomorrow is a big day for all the Pope stands out there because it's the official start of the Conclave. Over 100 cardinals have descended on Vatican City to hunker down until they select our new Pope. Even though it has not started yet, we already have some leading contenders. The frontrunners include Cardinal Pietro Parolin, who was Pope Francis' second-in-command, Cardinal Fridolin Ambongo Besongo, who is the Archbishop of Kinshasa, Zaire, Luis Antonio Tagle, the Cardinal from the Philippines, and of course the current Patriarch of Jerusalem, Pier Battista Pizzaballa. Pizzaballa. Let me just say to the fine folks over at Domino's, if you are not currently developing a ball of pizza delivered by Pope Mobile, then get out of the pizza game, baby. And while everyone else is just speculating wildly about what will happen, thankfully, we here at The Late Show have an inside source. Please welcome senior gossip columnist for the Vatican Inquirer, Father Guido Sarducci. Ciao. Ciao, Padre.
Thank you.
Please. Please. Father Sarducci.
Yes, David.
Longtime fan.
I know, thank you.
What an honor to have you here. Father Sarducci, thank you for joining us, but I'm sorry, Father, you can't smoke on network television.
I was looking for an ashtray.
Well, I mean, I got one here.
Oh,
You can't smoke.
You know, that's changed the rules. Network TV, you can smoke menthol.
You can smoke, why menthol?
Kennedy just came out and said this, Robert Kennedy Jr. It's got vitamin C in it, and it's good for polio.
Really, Kennedy said that? It's
yes,
good for
if
polio.
you have polio or if you don't want to get it, then you smoke the menthol.
You saw the movie Conclave?
Yes, I did.
Is it that intriguing? Is the movie Conclave accurate?
It's boring. I think it was, and
the movie was boring?
Both. Both.
Oh, okay, all right. So what would make it less boring?
Well, you know what? I think they should make it animated. If that movie was animated.
If Conclave had been animated?
Right, like the Hedgehog movie.
Like Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yes. I mean, that used to see how he moves real fast. If the Cardinals would move like that, it could be a half hour shorter, the movie. Porco Spiro.
What?
Porco Spiro.
What's that?
That's what we call a hedgehog in Italian. Porco Spiro.
Porco Spiro.
It's a delicacy.
You eat hedgehogs in Italy?
Yes, and they're very expensive because they're hard to shoot. Because they move you see the movie, it moves so fast.
Real hedgehogs move that fast?
They do.
Wow. So how do you, if you're going to eat them, how do you?
Well, they call it chumming. It's a terrible way. It's not.
Chumming?
Yes, they go to the top of the mountain, put like corn on the cob, lima beans, and they feed it. They go away, and then the hedgehogs come out there, and they eat. The next day they bring them more. 2 weeks later, they're saying they're waiting for them, and they could almost touch them, and then they hit them over the head with a baseball bat. That's how it goes.
Really, the Italians?
Yes, it's not hunting. You call it hunting?
No, I don't call that. I don't call that hunting. I don't. I didn't know they played baseball in Italy.
Well, they have baseball bats to hit the hogs.
Okay, and how do you?
They don't know they for baseball. They just know you get to put the penis.
So how do you cook?
What they do is then you pound it, and you bread it, put breading on it, and they call it porco spiro milanese. That's what it's called.
So it sounds. There's a little lemon. Maybe squeeze a little lemon on top.
Some lemon and capers.
Sounds fantastic.
It's delicious.
Okay, and then you can order that anywhere in Italy?
No, it's homemade mostly,
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's talk about the contenders, like the papabile, the ones who are leading right now.
Right.
Is there a front runner? Who do you think has the best chance?
Well, there's a number of front runners, but anybody could get it.
Really?
It happens. In the past, there was a conclave like 1750s. Everybody knows this story. And there was like months, they would have 90 ballots. These guys just want to go home,
Yeah.
But they can't pick anybody, And they're all eating, eating the minestrone soup. And this fly comes, buzz all around the room, and everybody's looking. And then he lands in this cardinal soup. Cardinal Bistolo, his name is. It landed in the soup, and they think, it's a miracle. He chose him to be Pope.
Wow, that's how it happens
It's
sometimes.
the Holy Spirit, you
Wow.
know. And then they all sing, you know, he's a jolly good fellow. And they make him the Pope.
I didn't know that's really in Latin. How jolly
In-
fellow
in Latin, you know-
Oh yeah,
you know
sure,
Latin,
yeah, sure.
right.
Felix Olmo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the happy man.
Then the next conclave, somebody, one cardinal, he brought his own fly, you know. He thought he's going to fool
He
him.
snuck in a fly.
He wanted to put his own, what a creep, you know, could put a fly in their own soup.
So who do you think is going to be the next pope?
Well, I think it's fixed.
Oh, really? The fix is in?
I think so,
Who?
yes. Benedict XVI is going to be the Pope again. That's my prediction.
Father Sarducci, Benedict XVI is dead.
That's what you think.
He's not dead?
It's a rumor. No, you know, it's like Elvis. You know, he's not gone away. They say, you know, conspiracy.
Yeah.
He's not. They say he's living.
But we saw his funeral.
Yes, but no one has seen him since his funeral.
Okay, so to recap,
Okay,
you believe that
yes.
Benedict is still alive and he's going to be
Yes.
pope again.
That's right.
If he becomes pope again, what will his papal name be?
He's going to take the name. They're going to say Habunus Papa.
Yeah.
He's going to take the name Benedict the 16th, the second.
Okay. Yeah.
I think so.
Benedict XVI squared, maybe.
Squared,
Huge.
right.
Yeah,
Number 2.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Well, I mean, once again, Father Sarducci, thank you for being here. It's
Thank
an
you.
honor to talk to you and to
Thank
get the
you.
inside scoop on what's happening over there in the Vatican.
Thank
Before you go, you've been covering the Vatican for decades. You're a beloved figure. Why aren't you a Monsignor yet?
I don't know, you know. I don't know. It keeps screwing me over. You know, I don't know
Do you
what.
apply? Do you what?
I keep in. They say the next group.
Yeah.
You know, and then they said you can't have a tattoo.
You have a tattoo?
I had it removed, so I should be eligible again.
Do you mind if I ask what? Can you tell me what the tattoo is?
No. No, but it's removed.
It's removed. Okay. Can you at least tell me was it a religious symbol?
Not my religious symbol, but
Was it a Grateful Dead skull?
how did you know this? What?
Father Sarducci, thank you so much for being here. Father Guido Sarducci, that's an exclusive. We'll be right back with Rachel Maddow.